Strength isn't always about how confident you look. It's about what you do when nobody's watching. Because here's the truth. Most people believe they're mentally strong, but psychology shows that certain quiet, everyday habits slowly weaken the mind without anyone noticing. These habits drain your emotional energy, lower your resilience, and make you more reactive, less confident, and more dependent on outside validation. Today, you're going to discover 10 habits that secretly make you weak, backed by psychology and real human behavior. And if you recognize yourself in any of these, don't judge yourself. Awareness is the first step towards strength. Let's begin. This might look polite, but it quietly destroys your mental strength. Every time you say yes out of fear, guilt, or pressure, you send your brain a powerful message. My boundaries don't matter. Other people's comfort is more important than my peace. I need approval to feel okay. Psychologists call this self-abandonment, and nothing drains confidence faster. Strong people aren't rude, they're simply honest. And the moment you replace forced yeses with respectful nos, your self-respect grows quietly and deeply. Weak boundaries often show themselves through excessive explaining, but over-explaining is rooted in fear, the fear of being judged, misunderstood, or disapproved of. Psychology is clear. Over-explaining signals insecurity. Strong minds communicate clearly, then stop talking. They don't justify themselves, apologize unnecessarily, or overshare to avoid criticism. When you stop needing permission, your words carry more weight. Let your actions stand on their own. That's real strength. A distracted mind feels busy, but it's actually fragile. Constant scrolling, noise, entertainment, stimulation, these weaken your ability to sit with yourself. The brain becomes dependent on distraction and loses the ability to think deeply, stay focused, sit in silence. Process emotions, solve problems calmly. Psychologists call this mental escapism, and it leads to emotional numbness and anxiety. A strong mind doesn't need constant noise. Stillness isn't emptiness. Stillness is strength training. Comparison is one of the fastest ways to weaken your mind. It creates a life where your worth is determined by someone else's highlight reel. Psychology shows that chronic comparison leads to low self-esteem, anxiety, depression, identity confusion, persistent dissatisfaction. A strong mind stays grounded in its own purpose and progress. Comparison makes you smaller. Presence makes you powerful. Avoidance gives you short-term peace, but long-term weakness. Every time you avoid a tough conversation, your brain learns that discomfort is dangerous. So the fear grows, and your confidence shrinks. Strong people handle discomfort directly. They communicate honestly. They address misunderstandings, they clear tension, they speak up even when it's uncomfortable. Courage builds strength. Avoidance chips away at it. Everyone has emotions, but when your emotions dictate your behavior, you lose personal power. A weak mind reacts. A strong mind responds. Signs of emotional weakness include snapping when stressed, making decisions out of anger, overthinking instead of acting, seeking comfort instead of progress, quitting when something feels hard. Psychology shows that emotional impulsivity is a major barrier to mental strength. Feel your emotions, but don't hand them the steering wheel. Victim mentality often hides behind self-pity or blaming others. When your first reaction is, "Why does this always happen to me?" you give away your power. Victim thinking makes you believe you're helpless, you're unlucky, you can't change anything. Life is happening to you, not with you. But mentally strong people don't identify as victims, even when life gets hard. They shift from blame to responsibility. They don't ask, "Why me?" They ask, "What can I do next?" That shift is the foundation of strength. Your environment shapes your mental strength more than you realize. If you constantly surround yourself with complainers, negative thinkers, undisciplined people, people who fear growth, people who avoid responsibility, you absorb their mindset without noticing. Psychology calls this emotional contagion, and emotions and behaviors spread like viruses. Strong people protect their environment. They choose people who challenge, inspire, and elevate them. Weak company quietly creates a weak mind. This is one of the most invisible forms of mental weakness. When you hide your feelings, suffer in silence, prioritize everyone else over yourself, swallow your needs to avoid conflict, you slowly break trust with yourself. Psychology shows that self-neglect leads to resentment, burnout, and emotional emptiness. Strong minds practice inner loyalty, taking care of themselves with the same compassion they give to others. Strength begins with self-honoring. This is the most damaging habit of all, the one that silently destroys confidence. Every time you break a promise to yourself, you teach your brain, my word doesn't matter. I can't rely on myself. I don't follow through. I'll start tomorrow. I'll try next week. I'll quit soon. These tiny broken promises accumulate into deep internal weakness. Strong people keep their commitments to themselves, not to impress others, but to build self-trust. And self-trust is the true foundation of mental strength. Mental weakness doesn't come from dramatic failures. It grows from small habits repeated quietly, day after day. And the moment you notice these habits, you begin to reclaim your power. Strength is not loud, it's not aggressive, it's not about dominating others. Strength is built through awareness, discipline, and a deep commitment to yourself. If you recognized any of these habits in your life, that's not a setback. That's the beginning of transformation. For more psychology-based videos that help you become mentally unshakable, make sure to subscribe to Mind Gym. Your mind has unlimited potential. Let's unlock it together.